business now, folks. It's just time to, really get back into it. And we have a lot of things to go over tonight. So please either screenshot what you see, take screenshots of it or take some good notes because it's a lot of information. The company just dumped a bunch of stuff on us last week on the executive Zoom. And I know a couple things went out in an email today, but we want to cover that with you and a couple other things that we have planned for the month. So let me go to screen share and get my slides. All right, can everyone see that? Is everyone good? Just making sure everyone can see. April, that's up properly.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So again, screenshot everything, folks, okay? Because I'm gonna go through this and then we'll leave a couple minutes at the end to answer questions. But tomorrow night, April, why don't you take this one?
Okay. I'm going to start doing power hours every Tuesday evening. Obviously, next Tuesday we're going to be in South Africa. But I know Allie's on here and Zoom is on here, and I'm hoping some of the other leaders in different groups will help out so that we can start getting some working hours where we're not so foreign to everything with Facebook, social media, or technology, reaching out to people, how to talk. So we'll just make it a working hour. If we get good, okay, yeah, Zoom is here, so she'll help. So and I'll give the login for next week for some people, so you can go ahead and do it yourselves. But I think putting a lot of bright minds together, leaders from these different organizations, we can all help one another a lot, and I think it'll be a really good hour for everyone. So I'm hoping whether Bobby and I are around, we'll just make sure there's enough people so that every Tuesday night we've got something going on for everybody to be able to join in and get their questions answered and just work an hour of working. Sometimes when you're working together, it works. You're more productive because you're committed to the time for the whole hour instead of just maybe the phone rings or somebody calls or something goes on. So every Tuesday night at 8. That's East Coast time.
Okay, and then our opportunity launch, our once a month opportunity launch where we do a live opportunity product presentation on Zoom will be February 25th. Okay, which is the Tuesday. Let me see, I have it here. The Tuesday after we get back from South Africa. Keep in mind, folks, it's a quick month. We're minus 3 days, and it's going to go quick. So, you really want to be having your list together. I just put this in the new group, the Collagen Picks on WhatsApp. If you're not in that, you need to, add yourself to it or get with your sponsor and have them invite you to it. We outgrew the one on Messenger. They only allowed 250 people. So we outgrew it on WhatsApp. There's no limit, to how many people can be in it. So sorry for the inconvenience, but it's Collagen Picks now on WhatsApp, not on Messenger, is the group where we're posting everything. And then April is also posting it in the Facebook group, the Team Unity group. So but that's the date, Tuesday night, February 25th, 8:30, same time, same bat channel, same bat number, same everything. Okay. It's just Tuesday night, the 25th, for February. Now, take this one, April.
Oh, okay. So those that are on a subscription, if you are on a subscription for February, look in your app or in your website, you got 3 discount codes. I already got mine. So again, it's for consultants only, 10% off. But again, remember don't just say 10%. When you look at those packs, if it's a 349 pack, that's $35 off the pack. That may make a difference for what they do. So particularly if they're looking at the 999 pack, that's $100 off. So give them a dollar amount, especially if they're doing one of the lower packs and they're thinking, well, I can only spend 239 or 224. Let them know that 224, 10% brings that almost down to 200, may make a difference to somebody mentally. And then you could show them if they, sell $1,000 worth of product, they've made 200, they've made their money back already. So, part of the mentality of people is, can I do it? Can I not? Maybe they don't have money, but if you show them how to get it back right away. And yeah, Fred, I don't know. I assume maybe it's only US. I don't really know because that's what the call was on, our leadership call. So I guess you need to just check that with Canada and different areas. So.
And there is no minimum purchase required. You need to be on subscription. So, April, would
Mhm.
that mean if they weren't on subscription as of, let's say today, there's stuff on the 10th went out, but they're on subscription, say for the 15th, that they'll get them?
Yeah, they can still catch up because it says for the month of February. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, and
Just need,
again,
and it kind of backdates it. So like our subscription is not till the 25th, but the coupons are already in my app. My app is where I look for the coupons. It's a little bit easier to grab them, but whether you're using the app or the website, they're both there.
and keep in mind, this is 3 consultant discount codes per week. Okay, per week. So, you'll keep getting them each week. So this is really an opportunity to, you know, to make your offer available to a large number of people over the course of a month. You don't have to just pick and then all of a sudden I offered it to Tom and now I'm waiting to see if Tom uses it or not. You got plenty to offer out there. You're not stuck with the one. Okay. So that started, immediately. So if you have a February, they're in your account if you already had a February subscription, and if you didn't and you place one, and that could just be a bottle of Protandem, they will start appearing there for you to use. Okay, we were pretty excited about this, and I think a lot of people have been asking about it. There is a new income disclosure statement. Okay, and it will be available on the release date is February 18th. So a week from tomorrow, it'll be available. And the reason why they haven't updated it, they wanted a full year, a full calendar year with the new comp plan. Okay, January through December would evolve. So these numbers, okay, and they are impressive. I know this is a little blurry, but it's a two-pager. Okay, it's got a lot of additional information on it, but it's the income disclosure statement. But if you look on the left, not only is it that, it's how do I join? It tells a customer or consultant how to do it. What else should I know about being a consultant? There's a QR code on there for additional information. So, it's nice and it's professionally made. It's completely current right through December of 24. So it's it's 30 days old. The only month missing is last month. So this is as current as it gets and it'll come in handy. Okay? So just keep that in mind moving forward. You want to add anything, April?
Nope, that's it.
Oh,
It's
good.
good.
Okay. All right. The LifeVantage Winter Tour. Okay, and you may or may not have seen this. The details for each one of these locations is on Big Blue Calendar. Okay, but I want you to look at some of the places. These are places pretty much that we have never heard of for a meeting. We've heard of Vegas, we've heard of Brentwood, California. That's about it. Okay. And so you got Aviston, Illinois. Okay. You got Las Vegas. You got Santa Rosa, California. You got Augusta, Michigan, and Kenny, Iowa, Corpus Christi. Okay. That's way down south in South Texas. Meridian, Idaho, Citrus Heights, California, Davenport, Iowa, Brentwood, California, and Portage, Michigan. Okay, so again, these are meetings that are going on. It's the winter tour. It's for February. Corporate we'll have a representative at most of these meetings. There may be one, where there's not, but this is, this is great. These are a lot of different locations that we've never seen and heard from before. So look at your prospects, look at your friends and relatives, look at your social media, see where people live. There may end up being a meeting right in their backyard or, less than an hour away. So just check that out. So this is also on Big Blue. Okay, April, you take this one.
Okay, so this is going to be a one-time thing. Some people,
Well, it's a trial, not a
like,
one time, it's a trial.
well, okay, it's a trial. So, but I
Starting
think you're
tomorrow.
only going to be able to order it once. So, anyway, as of tomorrow, so it's not available today, tomorrow, and particularly if you're East Coast time, we're a little bit delayed here. So give it till later in the day till it pops up. But in the very bottom of the shopping cart, there's going to be where you can go ahead and be able to get the core, as they're calling it, a refill. So if you're lopsided, you've got too much powder, or one of your customers has too much powder, or you don't have enough powder, or you need more core because you're taking more than 2 a day, whatever the thing might be, you're going to be able to do this. And again, it's on a trial basis just to see. You can see the prices are $9.99. I mean $99.99 for both the core or the enhance. It's not together. So if that helps you even out some inventory, particularly when people get started that first week, they're only taking 2 scoops instead of 4, whatever it is. Ours has always stayed pretty even. So
We've
we
been
haven't had
even
this
right
problem.
from, but we started with 4
Yeah.
scoops too. So
Yeah. Yeah. So we haven't had this problem, but we have heard that, people have more powder than they do pills, or people are taking, like I said, particularly if they're coming off of some of the synthetics, they're taking more pills than they are able to take in powders. So, go ahead and look. The very bottom of the shopping cart is where we're told it'll be. So don't expect to see it up top, I guess, because it's a late minute add-on or whatever. It will be at the very, very bottom of the shopping cart. So
and you
just
you
continue
have
to
to be
scroll.
logged in to see it. So
Yeah.
it could be a customer, it could be a consultant ordering it, it could be either or, but they have to be logged in. They won't just see it on the
Right.
website. It's not going to be there because it's not available for a new person. It's available for people that have been on it that are out of balance with it. So, and they're going to see what happens. Right now it's a one-time order, and they'll see what happens with it, and we'll just go from there. So, okay, next. All right. Just a reminder, everybody, that we're only 72 days away. When this was announced, it was like a year away, 7 months away when it was announced, but it's 72 days, and it's time, if you're not registered, to get registered and start making your plans. And if you're going to share a hotel room with somebody, if you're going to share an Airbnb with somebody, whatever it is, but let's have a good showing out there, and let's get our teams there. And the bottom line is, if you get guests there, they're going to join. There's no way they're not going to be blown away with what they see and learn. So that's the April in Salt Lake, okay? If you haven't seen this or it didn't get leaked, okay, in October, we're in Dallas. Okay, Dallas used to be home for me in April. Okay, for 25 years, just about every month we went to Dallas, and I believe it's the Anatole. Yeah, the Anatole is just a fabulous hotel too. Um, but October
Yeah. Big one.
23, 23, 24, 25, the next Momentum Academy in the US will be in Dallas. Okay, so mark your calendars to be there in Dallas. And it'd be pretty much the same routine: leadership meeting on Thursday, full day Friday, and corporate sessions, and Saturday. And Saturday night generally do something social with everybody. But I was excited to see Dallas. That definitely, middle of the country is always good, but we have a lot of friends there. We have a lot of people in the business that are there. So, anyway, that's
And that's a great hotel, great
that
hotel.
is a
But
fabulous
you know what?
hotel.
Good things happen at events. So particularly when we're all on Zoom, separated, you really have to make every effort to get people to. I mean, if you thought of the cost of going to weekly meeting with gas and babysitters and transportation or whatever, it's still cheaper to just budget your money with your business. You always have to give back, but these events are super important, and this is where things happen for people. So Bobby and I, in all our years, I think we missed one with 9/11. I don't think we missed, and that was because the flights were canceled. So
Yeah,
you couldn't
yeah.
go.
And I
Yeah.
think they ended
So,
up not even almost doing it because so many flights were canceled.
yeah, some people were there already, some didn't, but so important for your business that you be at these events.
It's funny, in thinking back, the last time we were at the Anatole was very, very early in our career. Um, and that hotel and doing things there was one of the major things that kind of launched our career in the industry. There's something about seeing it big, and it's that fishbowl effect. The fish can only get as big as the bowl they're in. I can tell you about turtles, how big they'll get if you keep putting them in a bigger tank. But meetings are like that. Your vision gets expanded and you talk appropriately about the bigness of what you're in and what you own, and that changes the way people listen to you. So anyway, we're excited. So this isn't until October. This is still like 9 months away, but it's what's going to be next after Salt Lake City. Okay, this will be the next. All right, April, why don't you go through this?
Okay, so the company is going to be cleaning out or removing so that you can see names of consultants and customers. Anyone who does not have an order that goes back to the 36 months or 3 years. So this is a great time to be able to reach out to people if they've been active for this long. You definitely want to just update them because this includes collagen, this includes the sunscreen, this includes the GLP-1. I mean, there are so many products that we've had in 3 years. If you've not talked to consult, I mean, you could typically just based on the weight loss or the collagen get back people as consultants because of what's going on. So it's, every day I get testimonies. I had a great one today. A lady called me up, but it's just amazing what's going on with our products. But sometimes again, going through COVID and everybody on Zoom, you miss that feel, see, in touch with people. And this is a way to reach back out to them, update them on what's going on. And maybe there's a local meeting now that's going on that wasn't there before. So a lot of things going on that you can take advantage of that maybe weren't quite available when they were last active or using the product. So.
This would be a perfect opportunity for you to join tomorrow night, the power hour, and go through everybody in your business that has not ordered for the last 3 years, okay? And reach out to them and let them know what's going on, what's new, and that they're about to lose their account. If they don't get an order placed, and word it properly, be nice and all that type of stuff. But this is the kind of stuff that's made for a power hour. And you can look back in your back office and see who has not ordered, okay? And you'll get a list of people. And this is a great time to do something like that with Power Hour, where you still got 3 weeks, before they get their heads chopped off. But keep in mind, okay, if you want to keep them or keep the potential of them being in your business, they're going to need to place an order by February 28th. Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to talk in sports terms, they become a free agent. And if they decide at some point that they want to order a product as a customer, or they decide at some point they want to get involved in the business, they're a free agent. They're not yours anymore. And, so this is kind of an opportunity to reconnect, get some subscriptions back online, maybe reactivate a consultant that's been quiet. Maybe they don't know about collagen. Maybe they don't know about GLP-1. Maybe they don't know the stock's up to $22, $23 a share. Maybe there's a lot of things they don't know. Maybe they don't know about Evolve. Probably the most important product we've ever had was the change in how we get paid that happened a year and a half ago. So this is really a great opportunity to reach out, reconnect, and keep them under your umbrella before they get put back into the free agent umbrella. So, okay, so let me stop the share and go back. Hey, everyone, can you see us again? So we laid out a lot of stuff, okay, but here's a big one that I didn't have a slide for. Next Sunday night, you got off. There is no training next Sunday night. We're going to be in South Africa, and you got the night off, free to do whatever you want to do. But you know, when we get back, it will be that following Sunday afternoon. We will do one that night, and just 2 days later will be our launch. Okay, so Sunday the 23rd, we will be back with a fast start training, and the 25th is when we do our launch, which is perfect timing, gives you 2 days to invite people and stuff. But just keep in mind, next Sunday there is not a fast start training. But anyway, we hit you with a lot of new stuff, and we wanted to leave a few minutes for you to ask questions in regards to it. And please don't hesitate, because if you're thinking it, someone else is probably thinking it. So whether it's about the refills on the MB, whether it's about the launch, whether it's about the coupons, whether it's about the upcoming convention, whatever it is, go for it. And keep in mind, you have to unmute yourself. Anybody? I don't believe you all understand every detail. Can we do a quiz? We'll do a quiz.
Hey, Bob, I have one.
I didn't see who that was. Who is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is
Oh,
Jeannie
Jean.
in Arizona.
All right, go ahead,
What
Jenny.
I didn't understand about the WhatsApp.
Okay, so we always posted shareables and meeting information. And shareables, I mean pretty much before and after pictures, whether it's collagen or weight loss. We were in a messenger group. Okay. And unfortunately, with Messenger, they only allow 250 people in a group. So we outgrew it. And for the last 6 months, I had been deleting inactive people that were just in there, but they weren't active in there. And I just couldn't do it anymore. Everybody in there was active and couldn't do it. So we decided to move it over to WhatsApp. And WhatsApp is obviously a different app than Messenger, and they don't have any limitations to how many people can be in the group. We could have 10,000 people in the group. They don't mind. So the name of it is Collagen Pix, Pix. And all you got to do is who's in your upline, Gene?
Michael Haney and Fred Hodgins.
All right, so they should be in the group and they can send you an invite to it. Okay. They should be in it. If not, I talk with Fred a lot, so reach out. I know Fred, I added him to the group. I don't know if he accepted the invite or not, but reach out to him and he can add you to the group.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a quick question
Hey, Zoma.
about the compensation one, the disclosure. Where can we find that, or is it not
It's not
available
out yet. It's not out yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's
They
why.
said, and I'm sure when they do put it out, it'll be announced, but it's going to be available February 18th.
Okay.
So a week from tomorrow, it'll be available.
Okay. Thank you.
That's why some of the stuff they tell us on the executive Zooms is so we don't get caught by surprise. So a couple of the things we mentioned, we're sharing a day or a week earlier than it's going to happen, just so you know to look for it.
Thank
Okay.
you. Mhm.
But the refills for the MB, they will be available tomorrow. So the date on that is the 11th.
Another thing is I know that you are great at doing this. You have put before how much you will make for the GLP-1
Uh-huh.
if you are Onyx or if you are Sapphire, etc., etc. I think that you did it one time. Is there any way that we can find out how much is the discount at the penny if we give a 10% for the GLP-1? Or you know it by heart?
I know it by heart. The
Okay.
10%, okay, from retail price to subscription price, it's 10% off. So let's say
Mm-hmm.
GLP-1, so it's $19.99 is the discount from retail to subscription.
Another one would be 150, $15,
What is it?
15.99.
It's what GLP-1 is what, 199, 179, and 159, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Okay, so the 179 price, okay, if you take 10% off that,
It would
it's
be what, 17?
17.99 off,
Yeah.
and that
Mm-hmm.
brings you down to the
True.
159.
Yep.
Okay?
Duh. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what's funny, it's not 20% off the retail because it's 10 and then it's 10 off at a lower number. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's instead of 40 off or say $40 off of the 200, there's a couple dollar difference. But that's the exact pricing.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Who else? Lynn, are you saying something? You're muted. Unmute.
It actually isn't for some reason,
There
but we
you
don't
are.
hear
Okay,
her.
you're good. I think you're good
Oh.
now. And say something.
No, we can't hear her, but she's not muted.
She's not muted, but we can't hear her. You must have your volume all the way down.
How about now?
You're good.
Yeah,
That
there
was
it is.
good.
I have a different speaker. Anyway, for the WhatsApp, you had added me to a list. Do I have to respond and accept it? I don't see where to do that.
You don't need to accept if you were added.
Okay.
You only have to accept if you received an invite. If you got a
Okay.
message that you were added, then you're in the group. Okay, you were
Okay.
added.
Have you not sent anything out on it for a while?
No, April added
No,
stuff
I sent
today.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
Make
she's
sure she-
uploading pictures today.
No. Okay.
Again,
I'm on another
if
group.
the previous pictures are not available, I'm gonna have to figure out a setting on how to make them available. So you may just see everything from this point on.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Well, there's nothing in there if you because I just invited you 10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I just added about 30 people before the Zoom started.
Okay. Problem solved.
Okay.
Thank you.
But April will also be posting a lot of the stuff in the Team Unity. I can't post on Facebook no more. They deleted my account and didn't tell me why. So I'm not on Facebook anymore. And I asked them why and they said they don't have to tell me.
What the hell?
he's a bad boy.
And I didn't do anything. There was no religion, no politics, no nothing. I didn't do anything. So I don't know, you just don't know. They're the Gestapo, they're like the mafia. They do whatever they want. So, but they just said, nope, you're out. I said, well, I'd like to appeal. Consider your appeal heard. You're still out. How do you like that? So I'm like, what, screw them. It's less time I'll waste. But anyway, April, make sure the stuff gets posted there. But WhatsApp, I can post in. That's not Facebook. So Any other questions in regards to anything we covered tonight? We really are planning on seeing every single one of you in Salt Lake City, so only you know if you're registered. Okay, but we want everybody in Salt Lake City. We want Dallas is 9 months away, so we'll talk about that at another time. You know, like I said, events are where it happens, and events are April nailed it, is where vision gets expanded, and you know, that's what it's all about. So while you still have 72 days, that's enough time to get decent airfare. That's enough time to find a roommate or, you know, do a share or something with Airbnb, whatever it is you want to do. But let's all be there and have a good showing. Anything else? Okay, so next Sunday, are we doing a Zoom or do we have the night off? Off. Okay. It's like, you know, if you know, please let your team know. It's, you know, I feel really bad when people email or text or whatever and say, like last night, there was one or two people that, you know, that got on last night, but they weren't in our group. They're always on, but they're not in our group. So I felt bad because they didn't get the notification because they're not in our group. So make sure your team knows that, you know, next week we're not doing a training Zoom. So, all righty, everybody good? All right. You know how to reach us if you need anything. I know it's a lot of new information, but let's have fun with it. Have a good night. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Have fun in Africa, you guys. Have a great
Oh, thank
time.
you,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, watch out for those
Have fun in
rhinos.
Africa.
I like rhinos. I
Good.
like everything.
There you go.
Bye.
Have a good one.